guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to look at the other of the two legendary summon LRs that are about to drop on Global Dokkan. This is the Android 17 and Gold of FRIEZA unit that is very, very wonky. The design is definitely similar to LR Gohan and Goten, but I mean that unit just ends up being, I think, much more usable than this one. Because it's Gohan and Goten together. So, you know, they're on, like, Hybrid Saiyan, and they're on Kamehameha, and they're on Goku family, right? Because Gold and Frieza and 17 have literally nothing in common. They just have, like, almost no category teams, which I feel like is one of the bigger detriments to this unit. Because it's like, the way they're built, where they build up, they can be fairly good for long events, but, well, goddammit, they're... Okay, thank God, my new cord gets here today. So, like, I don't have to suffer through this anymore. Okay, yeah, hurry up. But anyway, they're only on a couple of category teams as a result of this, right? Universal Survival Saga, Reps of Universe 7, Joined Forces, as well as Battle of Wits. Now, I guess at the very least, Universal Survival Saga did just get an Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Reps of Universe 7 does have, you know, the stage in the GT Legendary Goku event, the mission to get done. So does Battle of Wits, right? But, like, this is just a very highly and ultra-limited unit that I just don't really see being high value for you as a global player if you do manage to pull them. So, let's go ahead and see. So, we have them turn 1. The one thing about their Link set, while it does look weird at first glance, you know, Shocking Speed, Turn Up Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, you're going to be able to activate with, like, many different characters, right, on the Universal Survival Saga team. So starting out at 97k defense, which is really not that great. Now remember that right at the start of turn, they get 70% attack and defense. They have a 70% chance of launching 2 additionals. And then they get 7% attack and defense and 1 key with every attack that they perform. Right? Now, you know, you will see people say, like, oh, you should give them additionals to make sure you get the Hidden Potential System additional attack. I actually think that's not, we should do 2.47 is not good, but at the very least, they do have several additionals coming in. The low attack set right there, again, is why I recommend you go full crits. Because you start doing all these normals. See, that damage right there is decent because it's a crit, right? You know, you'll fight tough bosses. Okay, we got a good first turn. We got 4 attacks right there. You'll fight tough bosses with high defensive stats, and, you know, if you are doing that, fighting bosses that have high defensive stats, you're not going to do any damage to those normals. I'm telling you guys, for characters like this, AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta, the Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, LR Goku and Piccolo, you know, like Physical Vegito Blue, although, you know, he's got his crits, or his counter, so obviously you want to go crits. But for characters that are doing a lot of additional normals, you have to think of it as a similar principle as counters, right? You have to give these units full crits. Otherwise, you're just doing all these normal attacks that will do nothing, right? And the other thing, too, is that, remember, when you're doing all these additionals anyway, you have a much higher chance of getting your Hidden Potential System additional anyway, because every single one of those attacks, you know, okay, so let's see. Golden, Frieza, and 17. What is my additional on them? Okay, I said, okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Well, oh, what? Okay. I love how I'm saying that, and then my build for them is all wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. I might change that up. I probably will actually change that up. Oh, you know what it is? I don't have any good silver crits. But yes, you want to go full crits on this type of unit. That will definitely make it a lot better. Oh, okay. But I guess I went additional because I wanted to try and get that extra attack. Not more so, you know, for like building them up, but because they've got the damage reduction within the same turn with each attack performed, as well as the crit chance with the same attack with each attack performed. But I really feel like going full crits really probably is the best idea with this unit. This is, I should not have built this unit like this. I don't like that. I might, if I use them more, I would definitely change it. I might change it. I've got this level 4 crit gold on there, which is fine. I would like to give them like a level 5 silver crit. I would like more crits on this unit for sure. But okay, so my unit's got 17 additional, right? So what that means is when they attack, they have a 34% chance to get their additional, right, from the Hidden Potential System. So basically, we did, you know, in that first turn, we super attacked, 34% chance. Then we did our additional, that's another 34% chance. Then we did another additional, that's another 34% chance, right? For all I know, I proc the additional on that first attack, and then the next 2 attacks that they do, I can't proc another additional from the hidden potential system. Another reason why going crits is better. Yeah, I would at least want this flipped around. 17 crit, 10 additional. Damn it. Okay, that's very unfortunate right there. Okay, you know what's interesting is I might not even finish off this int Gogeta right here. We'll see. No, I will, because Jiren is going to crit. I'm actually just going to do this right here. And then we'll finish off this int Gogeta. So, last turn, we had, what, 4 attacks with 17 in Golden Frieza? So, we were able to build up an extra, what, 28% attack and defense and 4 ki. So, they're definitely going to look much better next turn. This is definitely one of those characters that is not good for Super Battle Road. This is more so intended for, like, long content, right? You know, this is kind of like... I feel like this character, this 17 in Golden Frieza... They're just like a really worse version of LR Goku and Piccolo. I think the LR Goku and Piccolo unit is probably much better than this character. Okay, so we have a really good turn right here. We have everything active except for what? Brainiacs, I think? Yeah, Brainiacs is the only link we do not have active. Remember that God Topo and 17 and Golden Frieza right here? They have this link right here, Toughness Warrior, tough as nails. Which gives 20% defense and 5% damage reduction. One of the stronger links in the game, right? Giving massive amounts of defense and massive amounts of damage reduction is going to be really, really good for the performance of this character. So, all right, because again, remember, they're, okay, yeah, dude, okay, so this second turn, now they're looking pretty good, especially if you could rock them in slot 2, right? Because, I mean, they're going to attack. They don't raise defense on their super attack effect, but they're getting defense from all their attacks. How many, what do they have to do? They have to do 10 attacks in order to fully build up their passive. Yeah, because they get 7% attack and defense with every attack up to a max of 70%, right? But they also get that 7% damage reduction. So it's like, this is another character, just like the LR Team Universe 7, where, you know, MVP 17 gets his EZA, and this unit is going to look way, way, way better. All right, so let me do this. I'm just going to give them full 24 ki right here. I don't mind using an item right here. And let's see what damage they're going to do right here. After this, I'm going to go to Reps of Universe 7, and we're just going to go into a long event. We'll fully build them up. They do also have an active skill, by the way, which is really powerful. But you have to do 4 super attacks with them, which, again, you're probably not realistically going to see it until like turn 8, 9, 10 plus with them. Int Broly has the same super attack condition, or, you know, active skill condition, but his is way easier to do. All right, so that's a good... This turn, this unit looked really good. Because that's 5 million right there, but then they have a bunch of additionals coming, right? You know, their defense is, you know, 200k, and it's building up, and they're getting damage reduction on these attacks. So, like, right there, they certainly look good. The only thing is that God Topo, unless you have your damage reduction active, is definitely not a slot 1 unit. Jiren can work as a slot 1 unit. You just have to get lucky and not get super attacked with him. Jiren is not as good defensively, though, as I see a lot of people sort of pretend he is. Okay, so, I mean, again, this 17 in Golden Frieza, turn 1, they're going to be looking pretty ass, I think, just like Goku and Piccolo. I think, for the most part, you're going to see them look pretty bad that first turn. But, you know, as you go through an event, they can begin to look better and better and better. But there's just many limitations around the 17 in Golden Frieza. I think what would dramatically help them is if their active skill could be used turn 1. Alright, so now we're on the Reps of Universe 7 team. Obviously, this is where 17 and Golden Frieza are going to be at their best. I mean, like a lot of other characters, but, you know, it is one of these things where it's like there's a lot of options that are really good on this team. Now, to be fair, right, I do think this unit is probably a really good option to potentially help you beat the Reps of Universe 7 legendary, like, you know, GT Legendary Goku event mission. So that is a thing. So let's see how they're looking. 136k defense right here, you know, with Tien and Roshi giving them the support is pretty good. Well, we get all 7 links active, actually, if we do this. Okay. That's pretty good. Let me do that. Let's do this. So this is them turn 1 with all 7 links active. That's the other thing, is that Tien and Roshi do work pretty well with this 17 Golden Frieza. I mean, Tien and Roshi are ridiculous. Like, you want to talk about a ridiculous free-to-play unit, is you're talking about Tien and Roshi, right? They are crazy. Very powerful and good in a lot of content. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good right there. Turn 1, 4.58. I mean, that's certainly good numbers because, again, we've got all the additionals coming in. There's the crit, right? Remember, with every attack they do, they are progressively building up their crit chance for that turn. Okay, all right, yeah, they are building up the crit chance for the turn as well as building up their damage reduction. Now, let me take a look. Does the wiki have... I believe the way their additionals work, I think it works the same way that, like, Physical Vegito Blue would work, right? Where the first additional, I believe, is guaranteed, and then the second additional, that's, you have a 70% chance to do the second additional. I don't know that I've ever seen them, like, only do, like, 2 super attacks or something like that, right? All right, so this is another really good rotation for them. They're going to look crazy with MVP 17 around. I mean, yeah, dude, here's where we start to look pretty good. 245k defense right here. I mean, sure, we have a metric shit ton of support, but it's like Tien and Roshi are good enough to run in difficult, like the hardest difficult content, they're good enough to run in it. 245k defense, that's with only 1 attack by 17 and Golden Frieza, by the way. We could still bump up another, 9 attacks with them to build up. But again, I've talked about this. Both Team Universe 7 and 17 and Golden Frieza, like, there's how they look by themselves and how they look when they're next to MVP 17, right? He dramatically increases the strength of both of these top legendary summon LRs, which, again, is just very, very unfortunate because of the fact that he is aged. I don't really consider MVP 17. This should do double digits right here easily. Yeah. I don't really consider MVP 17 like a great option at this point. Like, again, I don't know that I would call him bad, but I would run, like, 20 other units on this team over MVP 17, right? Okay, I'll do, like, another turn or two with these guys together, but I kind of would like to get, MVP, like, Team Universe 7, along with the 17 and Golden Frieza. Get the 2 of them together. All right, so we've done how many attacks? 4 attacks for 17 and Golden Frieza. Remember, again, we have to get up to 10 attacks. 10 attacks would give us the maximum sort of buff that they are capable of doing. There's a lower attack set by Team Universe 7 because we didn't get the 22 key, right? The thing about Team Universe 7 is you do have to get them to that 22 key threshold, and then that's where the damage really starts to ramp up. Like, again, like, you could see how these LRs are, like, really good. They could look really good. But there's flaws in them, right? It's just like the way they design them are just a little bit wonky. It's because they're these join forces characters, right? Usually, like, links can be wonky, categories can be wonky. It just can sort of hold some of these units back. All right, so this is another pretty good rotation right here. How are we looking? 215k defense, right? That's with, what, 4 attacks by them? With 17, we have those same 4 links active. What is this? We have Solid Support, Shocking Speed, Tournament Power, and Fierce Battle. Now, remember, in order to do our active skill, we do have to super attack 4 times, which we're not really even close. What have we? We've super attacked twice already, right? So it's looking like we're going to get turn 10 for this active skill. By the way, when Broly came out, right, for Global and JP on Saiyan Day, I knew that his active skill condition was going to suck because I had experience with this unit right here. And it's like, obviously this unit was not out on Global at the time. This was the first character that had this type of active skill condition. So I was easily able to tell that, oh yeah, Broly's condition is going to suck as well. Now, Broly's, you typically will get activated much earlier than 17 and Golden Frieza's, right? But theirs is just outright bad. The other thing, too, that's really unfortunate about both Broly and 17 and Golden Frieza, by the way, is that their active skills are really powerful, right? Like, both of them are ridiculously good. 17 and Golden Frieza, their active skill gives them 7 ki. They get 77% active skill defense and then guaranteed crits, right? So, like, that's probably another reason why I gave them the additionals back when I rainbowed them during the 6-year anniversary, right? Makes sense, because I rainbowed them, and then I took them on the world tour afterwards, right? They definitely need to have more crits, because that active skill, like, you just don't ever get it, right? Okay, so again, I don't think we're going to get the active skill here, but we should get it next turn. All right, I have to put them in slot 1 right here, or we could die here. I probably should use an item. Dude, 17. Were we below 70%? I'm actually not sure. Okay, let's see how they do in slot 1 right here. So this is just with MVP 17 at 200k defense right here. I think they will take double digits until, unless they get super attack. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's going to do a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, great. Okay. And then they're still taking a little bit of damage right there. Obviously, once they start attacking, right, they're building up their damage reduction. Damn it, the core disconnected. Okay, there's 2 attacks. That's 8. There's another attack, 9. And then an additional super attack right there. That's 10. I'm just going to reset the turn. God damn it. It's so frustrating when, like, I can't control, like, the cord. It just disconnects by itself at this point. Right, I've talked about my theory. I believe what happened is the cords, I think, just get burned out. You know, that's it. Like, I think it's not even a matter of, like, you know, plugging it in a different way or anything like that. I think the cord is just, like faulty, right? Like this is an issue. I've never had this issue with iOS, iPhone stuff. This is specifically an Android issue is what I've noticed. Okay, so we're going to do the turnover again, but this time the goddamn cord's not going to cut out. All right, so they're going to attack 4. They attacked 4 times right here, which is really good. So there's our initial super attack, right? Then we get an additional right there. Then we get another additional right there. And then here's our 4th attack right here. So next turn, we have them fully built up, and we're going to be able to utilize their active skill next turn. You know, I think the one thing I really would like that would really improve this unit seriously would be if... Dude, he dodged every single attack. What the hell? Okay, he's got like a 10% chance to dodge. He's dodged everything in this turn. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was saying. But I think, oh yeah, if 17 and Golden FRIEZA, I think one thing that they could change that I think would really make this unit a lot more powerful would be if they did not reset their damage reduction. I think that would be huge. I think the damage reduction resetting that they do is just not great. I am not a fan whatsoever of that. You know, LR Tapin and Minoshev got that. Oh, oops, they took a little bit more damage than I thought they were going to. Are you kidding me? I thought, like, oh, the OG Legendary Goku man will be good. We're not going to die, but, oh my goodness, we took so much damage. All right. UI Goku is trolling me here. Okay, sure. Whatever. Fine. Thanks, UI Goku, for the trolling. I appreciate you so much. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Now he's going to be left with a sliver of health next turn. We're not really even going to be able to see 17 and Golden FRIEZA really go crazy. Unless he... Nah, Team Universe 7, especially if they get like an additional super, they could finish UI Goku off right here. Yeah, he's done. As long as he doesn't dodge our physical UI Goku. Okay, get hit. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, nice. So now we move on to the final phase right here. So 17 and Golden FRIEZA are fully built up. Yeah, this is like the ideal rotation for them. Fully built up. We have a lot of their major links active right here. Everything except for Legendary Power. Wow, yeah, so fully built up, deep in the event. Again, you know, 17 is a non-factor, I would say, for these longer events. But Tien and Roshi, I do think, are good enough to bring, right? 400k defense. This is where they could start to look pretty good, right? But again, what are we on? Turn 10 right here? Wait. Did we not do... We didn't do 4 supers? Are you kidding me? We haven't done 4 super attacks yet. Yeah, we have. Haven't we? Am I stupid? I swear they've done 4 super attacks. Okay. Sure. Whatever, I guess. Alright, well, I was planning on popping their active skill right here, but again, apparently we have not done 4 super attacks yet. That's all you have to do to activate their active skill. Sure, well, whatever. Let's just see what they're going to do on this turn right here. Reminder that this turn right here, 17 is actually good because his damage reduction is activated. I think that's the number one thing, like, really, for his EZA, all I need to see, right, you know, the increased stats are going to increase his damage, right? He's going to get the extra SA level and stuff like that. If they just made his damage reduction permanent, I think MVP 17, he'd be so crazy, dude. They don't have to increase, because he already gives key, they don't have to increase his defense, and he doesn't have to give attack. So make his damage reduction permanent, and I think we're good to go. All right, so let's see what they get to right here. Damn, that's pretty good. 7. Yeah, I mean, fully built up turn 10, they're looking pretty spicy right here, right? Key is not going to be an issue either for them, right? Because of the fact that they build up key with, you know, every single attack, so they're getting 7 key from their passive. That's a pretty good turn for them right there. For real. Looks like we actually just went through the OG Legendary Goku event, and we did not get their active skill, right? Like, that's how horrible the condition is for super attacks with them. I swear we got 4 super attacks. Like, am I stupid? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do a double King Emmer here. Can I? Dude, this is so bad. Like, I feel like we're gonna finish Goku off. All right, let's see. Let me just try and not get, like, a lot of key right here, because I'd like to just get their active skill, and then we can finish up the video, right? You guys can let me know what you think. Both of the LRs, though, Team Universe 7 and the 17 in Golden Frieza, they certainly can look very, very good in the right circumstances, in the right situation, right? But it's like, compared to UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, where it's like they're just like, you know, the best units in the game. They're good on 10 teams. They're good pretty much everywhere, right? Like, you definitely cannot say the same thing about either of the top Legendary Summon LRs. They are much more restrictive. In their best situations, they're looking really good, but it's like, in this day and age, what summonable LR does not look really good in their best situation, right? Like, when you're maxing all these guys out, of course they're going to look good. All right, so, yeah, turn 12. Great, we can use their active skill. Let's go ahead and pop this. Nearly 300k defense right here. Their defense is going to skyrocket after this, because remember, they get an active skill defensive buff, which is huge. Alright, so now let's take a look. So now their defense is 500k. Yeah, that's... See, dude, their active... If their active skill... If they just... This unit would be very interesting to me if you could just use this, like, anytime you wanted. If there was no condition, it's just for one turn, you get the huge key, the guaranteed crits, the 77% defense. I think that would make this unit very interesting. And it would work. It would make sense, too, since, you know, Angel Golden Frieza, you know, his active skill can be used whenever you want to. So if they did the same thing with this unit, I think that would be actually, you know, quite cool if they did that. But it is what it is. So, all right, we'll just go ahead and finish up this turn. Remember, they are so crazy on this turn because they're doing guaranteed crits. Guaranteed crits right here is what 17 and Golden Frieza are doing. This is probably double-digit damage, and they don't even have any of their damage reduction built up yet, right? Because remember, every attack is giving them 7% damage reduction. So there they are, 6 million guaranteed crit, right? So this is where, like, again, on this turn and then the last turn, this unit looks absolutely incredible, but it is a long journey to get them built up to where they look this good. So let me know what you guys think of this LR Golden Frieza 17. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.